Parents with disabled children know how heartbreaking it can be to see their child sitting on the sidelines, especially when it comes to sports and recreation. Well, we found a place where sitting on the sidelines is not allowed, no matter what your disability. It's tucked away in the northeast corner of the San Fernando Valley, in Lakeview Terrace. This is the home of Valley View Vaulters. What's a vaulter? This is a vaulter. But first, some warm-ups. Here you'll find kids and adults of every shape, color, size, ability, and disability. Kids with Down syndrome, autism, spina bifida, cerebral palsy, blindness, paralysis, hyperactivity, and even attention deficit disorder. Mobile or immobile, they're all part of the group.
They're not here to be by themselves. They're here to better themselves and be with everybody else. Okay.
And the man who has to rein in all this energy? Rick Hawthorne.
And who did I say next was Kelly? We take everyone. We never, ever turn anyone down.
Take Sammy, an affectionate boy who's been coming to Valley View Vaulters for 10 years.
Sammy had viroencephalitis twice. The first time they had to remove about half of his brain, and the second operation they removed about another third.
Fortunately, he survived, thanks to modern medicine, but it left him disabled with epilepsy. And after a few surgeries that failed to cure the epilepsy, I realized this was just going to be Sam. And Sam has a great soul, but has some challenges.
Big jump.
The first day, Rick had Sam up on the horse, and the very first day, I had tears in my eyes. I couldn't believe it.
Everything working?
And leg up.
And then there's Yasmina from Simi Valley.
My left side, I have cerebral palsy, and it's not as bad as like other people. When I wasn't over here, I was not using my left side, but now I'm good. I'm using it now.
Straight leg, sit up tall.
Rick Hawthorne is a natural with these kids. He has the patience of a saint. Maybe that's because he knows what it's like to grow up with a disability. Rick Hawthorne is an amputee. He was only 11 when he lost his left shoulder and arm.
You can do it. Come on.
His wife, Virginia, said it started with an unusual incident in grade school.
He never fights. If you knew Rick, he will never get physically angry at anybody. But he did. He was in school, something happened, and he hit somebody. And he's left-handed, and he broke his left arm in 3 places.
Must have been quite a punch.
Quite a punch. He must have been really upset. But they sent him to the office, who in turn sent him to the hospital. They took x-rays. When they took the x-rays, they found cancer in his shoulder, the size of a grapefruit, and they took it off immediately.
Then when Rick was in college at Cal Poly, a counselor suggested he try equestrian vaulting.
And I said, that's what you want me to try?
And he looked at it and he said,
thank you, but no thank you.
I want to keep my neck the way it is.
I like my neck the way it is.
And so he left. And this person would not let that happen.
It finally talked me into going back and trying it. And after they helped me up the first time and showed me some things, it was a blast. Let's look up, pop, straight up.
Over the past 25 years, Rick has helped more than 2,000 young people get the feel of a saddle.
That's Anne Marie. She has cerebral palsy. She's been with us 20 years. She's very, very sharp, and she doesn't speak, but she speaks volumes.
You betcha.
When she first came to Valley View Vaulters, she couldn't even climb stairs. And now?
She can go up and down stairs without holding anything. And when she first started, she couldn't even straighten her arms out. Her fingers were like this. And now they're loose and they're straight, and she loves being with the other vaulters.
She is quite a competitor. She liked to go into competition. She came off the barrel. It was a barrel competition, and she slipped off. Now there's people right there with her, so it was no big thing, except to her. She felt she failed. She was so upset, and she worked 300 times harder to do a better job next time.
In fact, one of our coolest sayings is I can't actually means I can accomplish next time.
Kelly is getting her chance. She was in a terrible car accident when she was 19. Now she's wheelchair bound, except for the days she comes here.
We might be able to help her get into a walker. We don't do it, but we give her the opportunity to do it. We make her body work different ways. And nobody can argue that on a horse is a lot more fun than in an exercise room.
Nice and tall.
Valley View Vaulters is a nonprofit relying on fundraisers and donations. 6 of the 8 horses were donated, including Babe, a gentle giant who, like so many at this place, went through a transformation.
Babe came to us. She was kind of troubled. I can't tell you her past, but everything bothered her and she would just run off. I couldn't work with the kids until, of course, we got that taken care of. But she now loves her lessons. She's got a gleam to her eye that she never had before.
Katrina has autism. She may look as though she's not paying attention, but not so.
She now follows directions. When he tells her to put her leg out, she does her best to do it.
The idea here is to be able to get these kids to do what you want them to do through just a slight touch, because if not, like when Katarina first started with this, she was very difficult, would not even raise an arm, no leg, nothing. So what we want to do is teach them to, when you say something, either through touch or voice command, that they accomplish that when you say it. Scissors.
There are 125 vaulters in the program, some of them good enough to compete. Sammy won a blue ribbon at a national competition in Denver.
And the team and the sport have just done wonders for him. And most of all, it really gave him a sense of empowerment.
Rick is a bronze medal winner in vaulting, but it stressed his arm and he had to stop competing 4 or 5 years ago. But after several hours of helping the students on the horses, we managed to talk him into climbing on a horse himself. He said it had been a while, but he'd give it a try.
Ah!
And hey, if you're gonna show off, you might as well do it right. If you'd like to find out more about Valley View Vaulters, just go to their website at valleyviewvaulters.com. And that's our program. I'm Val Zavala. For everyone at Life and Times, thanks for watching.